Welcome back everybody, guys. Once here with another episode of Football Manager 2016 with Erste FC Nürnberg. God, that was quick. And, well, today we have two big ones. Real Madrid and Real Madrid. It doesn't get much bigger than this, to be honest. It's one of the toughest of knockout rounds you can get, and we got it in the first knockout round, so that's just unlucky. Since the last episode, disappointing 2-0 loss against Dortmund. Sort of ominous for this game that we can't beat the better teams consistently over the season. If you just look, we just can't beat teams better than us. But since then, an impressive 1-1 draw against Köln. I say impressive, it was more, I don't know, it was actually disappointing, to be honest. Yeah, I wasn't very pleased with it. A bit of rotation in the side, but we got a draw, a point. That's what was impressive. Bayern lost again. Amazingly, don't know how they did it. We'll have a look at their form in a second. It's been horrendous. We then beat Hanover 1-0, despite a red card early in the game. Lindsay Rose got us through. Of all players, our centre back got us through. He's been really good for me. I'm really pleased with him so far this season. And a 2-0 win, an own goal, and a goal by Leon. He got man of the match as well. He played brilliantly, and he's the first of the two to really prove themselves. The rest have sort of had shades of ability here and there. Leon and Maya see 6.8, 6.9, but neither have really come out and torn the place apart. Maya got an 8, but none of the new signings have really shown their quality yet, apart from Leon obviously winning us this game rather single-handedly. Yeah, it's been an impressive run. In the Bundesliga, we're now quite a way ahead. Bayern have actually dropped into 3rd place. Let's just have a quick look at their form. It's hilarious. It's brilliant for me though. Here we are. Lost to Darmstadt 3-0. Darmstadt, I know. And then they lost to Mainz as well last weekend, which is brilliant for us, and sees our lead go rocket up. What is that? 14 points ahead of Leverkusen, which is absolutely brilliant. That's a 4.5 game margin we've got. That is brilliant news. Anyway, we're going to go to the team and proceed to match. No, I'm going to show you the team quickly first. We've gone with the defensive formation. I mean, I didn't really have to tell you that, did I? Fairly standard lineup. Krikic in for Stojkovic, who's suspended. Gormelt in for Ngakobo, who's injured. Will Keane's got another injury. He came back from injury. He's going to be sold at the end of the season. He's not good enough. I got him on a free. If I can get $1 million for him, it's a profit. And he's just too injury prone and not good enough for my liking. Especially with Füllkrug. Füllkrug and Will Keane are fairly similar players, and Füllkrug's German and was with me in the second Bundesliga, so I have a sort of affinity for him. And he's a decent player as well. But yeah, the rest of the team is fairly standard. Young Ho and Rose in the centre, Leitner and Eros at defensive midfield partnership, Belander and Tennessee on the wingers. Yep, it's fairly standard. Füllkrug gets the call. I just had a chat with Ventana. He was upset about not scoring recently, so I told him, you'll be fine, you'll score, and now he's happy. So that's all good, and hopefully he can come off the bench and score against Real Madrid. Now that would be a way to get back into scoring ways. Yeah, Nürnberg side just don't impress me. Well, that's just upsetting. Ngakobo, Leon and me, yeah, obviously those two played for Bayern and Man U respectively, so couldn't play for me, and Ngakobo is injured. Rather disappointing, but hopefully still get a result. Let's have a look. They're playing the inverted midfield of ours. Ronaldo, Aguero, Jay Rodriguez, Kroos, Modric, Casemiro, Ramos, Varane, Marcelo, Carvajal and Timo Horn. Yep, let's just continue. Let's have a look. I think he's the weak point. That's the weak point in the opposition. This is just, it's not going to go well. Let's see, Ramos is, yeah, no, we're screwed. Let's just have a quick look. No, continue. Yeah, hopefully we can get something from the first leg. A 0-0 draw like we did against Barcelona will do pretty good. I mean, I don't mind going out, I just don't want to be embarrassed, to be honest. For opening highlight doesn't count for anything. Gone out of play and it's highlight over. First attack of the game goes Real Madrid's way, but Krikic gets the ball and we can get a counter here. Leitner, can he pass it forward? Belhanda on the flank. As you can see, statistically we're being dominated, but we have achieved 2 shots, and seeing that Füllkrug is through here. Füllkrug at the edge of the box. Oh, I was hopeful then. I thought he might be able to chip the keeper, but he didn't quite manage it, and it's still 0-0. First highlight going our way, but look at the stats all over it. They've been dominating. 3 shots on target, 8 shots to our 3. We've had the only clear-cut chance, but they've had 60% of the ball. They've had nearly 100 more passes than us, and completed 100 more. Yeah, it's been quite a show by Real Madrid here, showing their superiority, but hopefully we can get a goal. Or 0-0's fine by me as we go into half-time. 0-0. It's a decent first half. I can always hope for better, but yeah, let's see how what the second half brings us. Marcelo's picked up a knock, and he's actually been one of the most influential players for them, so hopefully that'll reduce his ability to influence the game. Never want to play injured, but if it helps us, it helps us. Young Ho Gomelt and Tennessee are looking rather weak on the pitch at the moment, so I'll be taking them off shortly. But thankfully we're managing to diminishing them to no proper chances, which is good. I'm going to make the subs now actually. When he actually brought on Insigne and Gronosset, I decided to leave Gomelt on the pitch as he was performing a bit better. Füllkrug will be coming off any second now. I'll give him another 5 minutes, say. And if we keep it up, a 0-0 draw is good enough. I'm happy with that. If we can get an away draw with goals, well, you know, that's absolutely amazing. So we're down to the last 5 minutes. I've changed it to extended highlights. I normally don't do this, especially for double header videos, because it just is too long. But Insigne on the ball here. Enzana's come on across to Belhanda. Can we get a goal? We can't, and they're going to counter now. James on this left flank. James Rodriguez back to James again. He's got back Kriskic. I couldn't talk to them, but thankfully it's a goal kick. We're entering the dying stages and we're holding on for a very impressive 0-0 draw. Again, a goal scoring draw away from home and we're through, which would be absolutely insane. We've defensively rather nullified them from the game. They've had nearly 20 shots, so I can't say nullified, but they haven't had any decent chances, which helps us. Carvajal on this right flank is going to get in a decent ball back to James Rodriguez to Modric. Modric shoots, Wild Smith saves. I mean, a Sheffield United goalkeeper. Not Sheffield United, oh that was bad. A Sheffield Wednesday goalkeeper. I really apologise to any Sheffield Wednesday or United fans. Let's have a look. Yeah, it is Wednesday. I knew it was Wednesday. I don't know why I checked. I really apologise to Sheffield fans if there's any watching. I doubt there is. Insigne forward to Enzana. Enzana's got the ball high up, back to Insigne. Insigne, a quality player, one of few in the Champions League roster that I've got, due to Maya and Luan being ineligible. Gomelt in the box. Enzana! Oh, he didn't score. How did he not score? He was tackled. That was... Wow. We could have won it at the death. Enzana really should have won it at the death. That would have been insane. To get a win against Real Madrid would be amazing. I'm just hoping for a goal scoring draw now. And yeah, I'll see you guys for the second half. We've had a decent game. We've performed admirably. I'll say it that much. We haven't scored. It's really not been one for the neutrals, but hopefully we can do a bit better in the second leg. Here we are back again with the second leg against Real Madrid, an impressive 0-0 home draw, leaving us with just a goal scoring draw or better, and we're through, which is amazing. We probably won't get it. We'll probably get hammered. I'm saying like 3-1, 3-0, something like that, but I can live in hope. Since the last episode, 3 impressive wins: a 1-0 win against Wolfsburg, a 3-1 win against Augsburg, and then a 1-0 win against Hoffenheim. This game was actually impressive. Rukowski got the assist for the second goal, which was quite impressive to say the least. Yeah, Tennessee, 2 late goals secured as a win for this one. Esfane is such a good player. It's scary how good he can be sometimes. But yeah, we're up against Real Madrid. I've also had the youth intake with some amazing players again. I'm impressed by the amount of amazing players I get. Where is he? Here, Christopher Kramer, not the midfielder, the goalkeeper. Remember the name, he looks good. The other ones of note is one of these, actually I'll order it like this, like age. Here, this guy, Morley, he looks good. Can only play on the left flank, so I'll train him to play on the right as usual, so that he can be a winger and an inside forward, which would be great. Other note players, you can see them there, most of them, but here he is. He's got hell of aggression. He looks a bit like well, yeah, just look at him, he looks like he's going to be good. Decent physicals, decent mentals, decent attack technicals. I mean, he's got a lot of places to improve on, but he can be good, especially with that aggression. That is something I don't have in the squad. Elliot, he was already in. He's from where's he from? No, he was there near the season 2. God, he's improved. He was not 4/5 star last time I looked. He was like a lot worse. But yeah, that's the youth intake. A few other random players here you can see. They're nothing special. I do trust the potential ability because they're generally all right. Alan Beatty is the guy we bought from Hertha. He's coming along decently. So yeah, that's the youth intake. We've also got elections on, but nothing of a note. But here we are. This is the starting 11. Same tactic as before. Unfortunately, due to injury, here we are. Movelt's got an injury, Belhanda's got an injury, which really hit us hard and put Lighten out on that right flank and moved Harrison Hayden as a defensive holding partnership. Gronoset's injured, not that bad. Unfortunately, a bad one is Leibold is injured and has just come back. Gronoset, oh yeah, and Hyung Chung Ho is also slightly weakened, I'll say. So I've put Krikic in at that centre-back position because Gronoset is a natural replacement, but Krikic is the next choice. He's very good. Yeah, just aerially not the best. His jumping reach is terrible, basically. But yeah, hopefully we can get a bit of a counter, we can get a goal in here. I've got Insigne on the bench who can cause some havoc. Leon scored obviously last game, so he's coming along fairly nicely, 2 goals in 6 games. So the league we're looking pretty good in, but yeah, hopefully we can beat Real Madrid at the Stadio Bernabeu. But we recognise the team we're up against. It's very similar to before. In fact, it looks nearly identical. I can't see a difference, and yeah, I'm scared. You know it's bad when opposition have got Benzema on the bench. That just says it all, to be honest. Modric is on an injury for Real Madrid, which means they've used up one of their subs, and one of their quality players has come off. Lucas Silva, a more defensive option, I believe, if he's the one I think he is. Yeah, he is. He's a bit more defensively minded and not quite got the quality of Modric, so hopefully that'll help us out. Saying that, Rodriguez to Ronaldo, crossing the ball across the pitch, really nice. Ronaldo's obviously a god among footballers. Look at him. He's not quite got the acceleration. I'm just ignoring it. Beautiful clearance. He's not quite got the accelerations, but his mentals and technicals are just amazing, and his pace and strength is still good. He's just all round amazing. Young on this left flank into Tennessee. Tennessee's on the edge of the box, cleared by Ronaldo. Speaking of the devil, out to Young. Can Young get a ball in? Back from his international duty and whatever else. He got rested because he was tired from that. Gomelt. Hayden gets the second ball. Gomelt to Nzana to Gomelt forward. Lateness through. Have we scored? Oh, I thought we'd scored. Oh, I thought it'd be like the tactical masterstroke of the century, putting Leighton on that right flank. Comes up with the goods. Unfortunately, it's not quite good enough for a goal. We really need a goal in this game. And I will change it to a more attacking formation, I think, if we don't get a goal by half time. Simply to accommodate, and it's all or nothing at this stage. It's a knockout game. A 0-0 draw at home is good, and hopefully we can just score. If we score one, well, it helps our odds. That's like, I'm Michael Owen now. Never mind, I'm just going to shut up. And Real Madrid have got the ball in the middle of the park, out to Ronaldo on this flank. Can he whip in a good ball? And he's going to cut inside instead, pass it across to Carvajal. Carvajal, the full-backs deep to Lucas Silva, to James Rodriguez, to Carvajal, in the box now. Gets Isaac Hayden, fouls him, penalty, 1-0 to Real Madrid. This is not the start I'd hoped for. Let's just see. Come on. Let's see it then. And who's going to take it? Cristiano Ronaldo. Great. Yep, there we go. Sent the keeper the wrong way. And it's 1-0. On the back of that goal, I've actually gone to the narrow 4-3-3 with the hope of getting something out of nowhere. It's 2-0 Varane. Well, this sucks. And no, I'm not showing the 3D highlights. Nope. Sorry, I've decided to go all or nothing. Second half, I've done all 3 substitutions. Whip them on. We need 2 goals against Real Madrid. It's not going to happen, is it? So I've gone for the more attacking 4-3-3. Wide again with Insigne coming on for Tennessee. Nkobo coming on for Hayden. Hopefully Nkobo, despite having only just come back from injury, can use his pace to really unsettle the opposition. I mean, it's his chance to stand up and show the world what he's made of. So yeah, there we go. Hopefully we can get something from this game and see if something happens. We have an attack now. Bernard Müller having come on, the very fast winger back. Let's have a look at him quickly. Got nothing better to do. 17 pace, very determined, very brave. He's got a lot of good attributes. His heading is not one of them, as the attack breaks down by Sergio Ramos, and they got a counter here. James Rodriguez on the right flank, into Casemiro to Ronaldo very deep to pick up the ball. Eras tackles him. Eras visits Ronaldo and Eras wins. That feels great to say, but side netting thankfully by James Rodriguez, and we hold on. 2-0 isn't that bad, to be honest. It's just, I don't know, it's exasperating that we managed to hold on for a game and a half, and then it's just all broken down. 135 minutes we held on for, not quite, 130 minutes, and then boom, 2-0. Disappointed, and it doesn't look like we can get anything. So I've changed to a very attacking 4-2-3-1 with the wing backs on complete wing back attack. There's no more I can really do at this stage. We've got 6 minutes left to get a goal. We're more likely to concede than score, but I can hope. I've sort of thrown everyone forward, and Kobo and Shadow Strike hopefully uses acceleration and pace to break through. What's his finishing like? I've used him as Shadow Striker loads, and he's got a finishing of 6. I am a moron sometimes, but look at his physicals. Oh, just hoping he can unsettle a defence. 19, and he's got those physicals and mentals. I'm excited about this guy. We've got the last attack of the game. There you go, 2-0 loss away from home. I don't know, what was I expecting? Probably that. In fact, a 2-0 over 2 legs isn't that bad. A lot of players underperformed, but to get this far is really impressive. I'm pleased with the squad actually. I say I'm disappointed. In the press conference we got 5 million, and we did good. I'm gonna see you guys. What I'm gonna do, as we don't have a Champions League to worry us, we've actually got a 16-point lead, but I'm not gonna show that Bayern Munich game because I know what's gonna happen. We're gonna lose 3-0. It's no surprise that's gonna happen. So what I'm gonna do in the next episode, so we've got a 13-point lead if you include losing to Bayern Munich. We've actually got 16, so 12-point lead. So should we win the rest of the games, we'll win the league then. So what I'll do is I'll play these two, and then I'll play Schalke in the next episode, and I'll play until we win the league. And if we get to Mönchengladbach and we haven't won the league, bloody hell, I'll be disappointed. To be fair, look at the teams we're playing. Okay, I'll play Schalke, Leverkusen, Werder Bremen next episode, and if that doesn't win us, I'll play Mönchengladbach until we win the league. So that's it for this episode. Hope you enjoyed. Thanks for watching. A disappointing exit in the Champions League. Our Champions League, we only won 2 games in there, and we got to the first knockout round, so it's not too bad. Very efficient to say the least. Next season hopefully we can go on to do better with more quality in the side, which is what we have got in Luan and Maximilian Meyer. Here, these two, they'll add a lot of quality, and hopefully we can go a step further and get a bit more money and keep progressing in the Champions League, which is really the next aim, having a challenge for the Bundesliga. So see you guys in the next episode. Hope you enjoyed. Thanks for watching. See you next time.